Hello. What's up? My fellow people out there, sensitive and highly sensitive people, chosen ones of God, earth angels, starseeds, incarnated human angels like myself. You guys are pure, sensitive old souls, and you are rare. There are not too many of us in this world. It seems like people have seriously, as other chosen ones also are talking about this topic a lot, apparently that many people have gone to be very selfish nowadays, narcissistic and, self-centered, immature, very broken as well. And so I just shared a few days ago the reel on my YouTube and Instagram and Threads about how to cut off that feeling, that awful feeling, that downward spiral when you feel like you are just again going down that hill where you don't want to go anymore, because especially if you've been doing so much progress and healing on your path after narcissistic abuse experiences, childhood trauma issues, things like that, heavy issues, and you might still be having to put out fires everywhere. Like typically as chosen ones, we unfortunately, we are basically those superheroes, those rescuers who go around having to do that. So, as we are those demon slayers, we also need to remember to take care of our own selves, naturally, our own peace, our own health and sanity, and those things that matter to us naturally, because again, no one can do that for us. When we're dealing with people, we don't usually get that sort of help from other people. We have to just trust and lean on to ourselves a lot. Of course, that is why we have our creator God, but anyway, you get my point. So, but as much as this is painful, I think we have to remember that the more we're just letting go of what is not serving us, we are elevated. So always have this mindset. I think this is so crucial and important to remember, to understand, especially when you're dealing with narcissistic people who basically do it for a living, that they want to destroy you because they have their own demons within them. They're so insecure and avoidant and immature and self-centered. All they see is their own needs, their own agenda. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. So every time someone is attacking you or leaving your life, just because you spoke your truth and set your boundaries and you're just expressing yourself authentically, just take that as a win. We must always take it as a win that those people are cut off who are supposed to be cut off. So in the end, it really doesn't matter. Like, you can feel very insecure, you can feel like you are the black sheep of your family lineage, you can feel like you are the last dinosaur, like I've been feeling for most of my life. I have been really clueless about my life and just working here as I go with the flow, as I'm creating my content and wanting to attract my people. So even though you can feel like, oh, I'm the black sheep, I'm so strange, I'm so weird, stop putting yourself down. We have to stop putting ourselves down eventually. We cannot live our lives thinking that we are somehow losers or stupid. So the next time this is happening, that it seems like someone is again trying to gaslight you and manipulate you and destroy you, bully you, whatever. They are hurting you. Just remember that every time someone is doing this to you, God will elevate you. Give it to God. Forgive, release, let go. Karma and their lessons will get them eventually. God will get them. The universe will get them. That is how everything works. We are getting what we are giving. It's like placing an order. You are sending an order request to the universe. So there is no dodging of that. So, because we are so loving, I think this is so important, because I was always caring about people. But then I didn't understand that people did not see it. People did not feel it the same way as I did. They did not experience and think about life, perceive life at that same level as I was always feeling. And they, of course, they did not have my experiences, and if they did not even know me and my story. And so that is why it's also so liberating to be sharing about my life story on my social media platforms, that my energy is clear, my message, my story is clear, so that my people can come to me, because I can only help my people. And so, but anyway, the issue that we can be battling with, that I think many dark empaths are also battling with, because they have become evil, they have become mean, they have gone to the dark side, and they don't necessarily even realize it. But they have been absorbing the energy of those narcissistic people too much, and they don't understand that they are behaving in the same way. So it's important to wake up and really realize your patterns. How are you acting? How are you perceiving yourself in your life? How are you treating yourself? Are you actually taking care of yourself or not? Are you letting yourself downward spiral every time someone is, again, trying to hurt you in some way, disrespect you and bully you, harass you? Because life should not be wasted. And later on, you might feel even regrets for wasting your life with toxic people. Maybe you gave your best years to toxic people, for example. Like my grandmother did, who I have sometimes mentioned her, that she basically wasted her life since 18 years old with a narcissistic man who was my grandfather, who was also causing me deep trauma when I was a child and even as a teenager. Then I didn't see him anymore intentionally. I was too scared, so I was really avoiding him a lot. So I didn't see him after I was in my 20s. I didn't see him anymore, so it was liberating. So if you are still stuck with many of those toxic people in your life, or you are being attacked all over, and it can seem like you don't have any control over it, I think that is the worst kinds of feelings, that like you are so drowning in that toxic negative energy that they are projecting onto you, that it seems like you're just drowning, that you don't know what to do, that nobody's there to rescue you. But of course, obviously, that is why we have God. That is why we have our angels. That is why we have our spiritual support team. Our ancestors looking over us and being our guardian angels. So again, a reminder also that life is not about perfection. You don't need to be perfect. You are perfect the way you are, as God has created you to be. So all you need to do is be yourself. Discover your own identity. Who are you? So that is what matters. It's all that matters. Everything else is just background noise. People coming and going. Some are following you, some are leaving you. Some say that they love and care about you. Some try to hurt you. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. All that matters is who stays, who actually is there for you. So again, I also want to remind you guys, don't give up, because it's so easy to just feel like you're restless, and if you're too hurt, too traumatized, too depressed, feeling too insecure, you have a lot of unresolved feelings from the past, you're dealing with a lot of avoidant people. Just remember that they are avoidant for a reason. They are avoidant because likely they are scared. They are scared of vulnerability. They are scared of being real and authentic. They are scared of showing their true selves to the world, for example, to express themselves, to be fully seen and loved and embraced. But you want those things for yourself very openly. That was always your wish, because it's innate within us. We're so loving and compassionate and full of light and joy. So let them keep their issues, because we always need to give it to God. And especially if normal talking, if normal conversations do not work, then what can you do? All you can do is pray for them. Wish them the best. And continue being the good person who you are. Because ultimately you don't have anything to lose by being one. You're just gaining. Because we always get back, eventually, what we have been giving. So the more kind we are being, we will get that same energy back in some form or another.